Today we're diving into one of the most insidious and dirty methods of psychological warfare ever employed: Zersetzung tactics. Used by the Stasi, East Germany's notorious secret police, Zersetzung was a systematic campaign of psychological manipulation and harassment aimed at silencing dissent and breaking individuals without ever laying a finger on them. This covert operation destroyed lives, fostered paranoia, and showcased the terrifying power of state surveillance. In this episode, we'll uncover the details of Zersetzung, its chilling methods, and its lasting impact on those targeted. Let's get started. What was Zersetzung? Zersetzung, which translates to decomposition or undermining, was a psychological warfare strategy employed by the Stasi during the Cold War. Unlike physical torture, Zersetzung focused on mental and emotional destruction, targeting dissidents, activists, and anyone seen as a threat to the East German regime. The aim was simple but cruel: to isolate, demoralize, and discredit targets so thoroughly that they lost the will to resist. This was achieved through a combination of intense surveillance, harassment, and subtle sabotage, designed to make victims doubt themselves, their allies, and even their sanity. Tactics used in Zersetzung: infiltration of social circles. The Stasi would plant informants within a target's personal and professional networks to sow distrust and isolate the individual. Friends and family were often manipulated into cooperating or unwittingly feeding information to the Stasi. Sabotaging careers. Targets often found themselves inexplicably fired, unable to secure jobs, or facing false accusations at work. Professional sabotage was a key tool to create financial and social instability. Personal harassment. The Stasi would subtly disrupt the target's daily life by tampering with belongings, misdirecting mail, or cutting phone lines. These small acts created a sense of paranoia and helplessness. Rumor campaigns. False rumors and fabricated evidence were used to ruin reputations and relationships. These campaigns often involved allegations of criminal activity, infidelity, or betrayal, eroding the target's social standing. Psychological manipulation. The Stasi employed gaslighting tactics to make targets doubt their own perceptions. This included rearranging household items or making subtle changes to familiar environments to disorient and confuse them. The dirty side of Zersetzung. What makes Zersetzung tactics particularly dirty is their invisible cruelty. Unlike physical torture, these methods left no tangible evidence, making it nearly impossible for victims to prove they were being targeted. The psychological toll was immense, often leading to depression, anxiety, and in some cases, suicide. Zersetzung also exploited personal vulnerabilities, turning trusted relationships into tools of control. The betrayal by friends, family, or colleagues, sometimes coerced by the Stasi, magnified the victim's sense of isolation and despair. The covert nature of Zersetzung tactics meant that they could be denied or dismissed as paranoia, leaving victims feeling unheard and powerless. This layer of manipulation added to the operation's insidious effectiveness. Impact and legacy. Zersetzung left a profound scar on East German society. Even after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the dissolution of the Stasi, the trauma endured by its victims persisted. Families were shattered, friendships destroyed, and communities torn apart by suspicion. The exposure of Zersetzung tactics during Germany's reunification shocked the world, revealing the extent of the Stasi's psychological warfare and its reliance on a vast network of informants. These revelations also served as a stark warning about the dangers of unchecked surveillance and authoritarian control. Today, Zersetzung is studied as a case study in psychological oppression, a chilling reminder of how governments can weaponize fear and mistrust to maintain power. Zersetzung tactics represent one of the darkest chapters in modern history, showcasing the devastating effects of psychological manipulation and surveillance. While the Stasi's regime has ended, its methods serve as a cautionary tale about the power of state control and the fragility of trust. If you found this deep dive into Zersetzung insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe,